Let's address the elephant in the room. In other words, your big back. 3 lies you keep telling yourself to keep your back big. Been doing this training thing for a little while now, and I've come across millions of excuses, and there's a handful that stick out to me that get under my skin simply because it's simply not true. It's just lies that you're telling yourself. It's past excuses at this point. It's simply lies because you're telling yourself this to find comfort, to get out of doing it, and just to, you're kidding yourself because you're not kidding me. I see it. Like, you know what I mean? When you're in a certain profession, there's certain things that people can't tell you when you've experienced it for X amount of time. That makes sense? So let's get right to it. 3 lies that you're telling yourself that's keeping your back big. Let's get into the first one. I can't eat leftovers. A more truthful statement would be, I don't eat leftovers, or I won't eat leftovers, because we all could. For example, if you was the last person on earth and there was a refrigerator full of prepared food already cooked days ago, would you eat it? And that was all you had to eat. Would you eat it? Of course you would. Why? Because of survival. With dieting, no one looks at it as a life or death situation. It's kind of a, I'm either going to try it if I like trying it, and if it's easy enough, I'll stick with it. If it's not easy, then I can go back to what I say and just say, I gave it a shot, I gave it a try, and move on about business. And then when people come asking you questions, why you're not in shape, why you're not working out, why you're not doing this? Well, I tried this and I really didn't like it. I did this, that didn't work for me. You can tell yourself whatever excuse you want to have, and that goes back to the leftover situation. We tell ourselves we can't eat leftovers. Why? Because there's so much food around here that you desire to have, and you can't kick the craving. So instead of simply kicking the craving and getting rid of those wants and needs that you say you have, you simply chalk it up as an excuse, which is simply a lie, because I can't eat leftovers. The second lie that I hear all the time, work-life balance. My job is too much. I'm moving here, I'm moving there. I can never grab food, so when I do grab food, it's a quick snack. I never have time to eat. I never have time to do this. Lie. Flat out lie. Simple as that. Flat out lie. One, to solve the I'm always on the run situation, simple as meal prep. Prep your food, prepare in advance, have it there in the refrigerator, ready to go, so all you have to do is heat it up and eat. But let's play along with that. Let's say if you really are on a go to that extreme that you can't even have time, you can't find time at all to simply sit down, get 10 to 15 minutes for yourself to actually eat food that benefits you. Try intermittent fasting, meaning eat before work, work your whole entire day, eat after work. Between the carnivore diet and the meat and fruit diet and the keto diet, those are one of the simplest diets to follow that keep you satisfied throughout the day, that you don't have to constantly be snacking and constantly be eating throughout the day, and you can go eat in the morning, eat in the evening, go about your business. I'm trying to keep this short and sweet, so third and final lie that gets under my skin, this one gets under my skin more than any of them, is blaming your kids. My kids have to eat as well. They only eat this, they only eat that. Here's the facts. Your kids eat what you buy, unless your kid is Richie Rich and has a streaming network that I don't know nothing about. Last time I checked, you're the one buying the food, you're the one paying for the groceries, you're the one controlling what goes in and out of that kitchen. So if that is the case, then your kids eat what you put in front of them. So it's your choice to put pizza in front of them, donuts, other snacks, things that they shouldn't be eating Monday through Friday. You're the one doing that, not your kid. You're just blaming it on your kid, and you're also eating along right with them. You're eating the same food that they eat because that's what they desire, that's what they crave. They crave it because that's all they see you do. For example, and I'm not the best example in the world of this, but my kids eat what I eat. I do the meat and fruit, they do the meat and fruit. Are they as extreme as me? Absolutely not. But their foundation meals are meat and fruit. That's all they eat, Monday through Friday. Sometimes they may have a burger, sometimes they may have a donut if they feel like it. But when it's all said and done, their foundation is the meat and fruit diet, just like their daddy. And more importantly, not only am I putting this in front of them, I'm actually doing it with them. They're not just watching me give them food, they're watching me eat it with them. And we all know that kids are sponges of what they see, not what they hear. We have to be a great example as parents, not only telling them why this is important, but showing them why it's important and the benefits that come from it. Keep in mind, my kids know all about cheat days. I enjoy them right with them. Same exact thing, but they understand that it's a cheat day and this is not the norm. Side note, people always think that playing sports and having your kids in active activities is plenty enough to have your kids take on the thought process and the mindset of being active and exercising and making fitness a part of their lifestyle. When in reality, yeah, that's short term. That's very, very short term. I have a lot of friends that I grew up with that played sports with me, but they're not taking health and fitness as serious as I do. And it's more so because when they go home, what was they eating? They was eating the exact same thing their parents was eating while playing these sports. We also have to realize our parents weren't as lenient as us when it comes down to going to fast food restaurants. I remember my dad used to say, man, yeah, we got burgers at home when we try to go to McDonald's. Keep in mind, our activity was a lot different. We didn't have the iPads. We had video games, but it wasn't to the extent of the kids now. We would hop on our bikes, drive miles and miles and miles away. We used to ride our bikes so far that if my mom and my dad knew where we was going, they probably would go off and lose their mind for how far we was going, but that's what we was doing as kids. We was active. We were playing sports in the backyard. We was playing in the sandlot. We was playing baseball and making sure that we was interactive with our friends. That's not the same now. So your kids are a direct reflection of you. No one else. You. They're a direct reflection of you. That's why a lot of your kids are built the exact same way you're built, and I mean physical. They look how you look right now, even though you didn't look like that when you were their age, because they're eating what you're eating right now currently. Same diet, same body. Y'all built the same. It's not fair to your kid. Change it. With all that said, it is simply time to change, make a change. Take over your own diet, take over your own life. Try the meat and fruit diet. I can't say it over and over and over and over again. I'm going to keep on saying it, keep on running it. And once you do that, find a workout plan and a workout regimen that works for you consistently. If you have trouble finding one, look no further. We have an online program using the Total Resistance, a one-size-fits-all harness that allows you to add resistance to your training. And you can take it anywhere. You don't got to be restricted to a gym. You can do it in the gym. You can do it at home. You can do it in the mall, in the park, and wherever you want, wherever you are, it'll follow. And we're currently on Amazon. So for those that want to do Afterpay and pay later, you can do that too as well. Other than that, that's all I got. That was my venting moment of the day. If I'm wrong, let me know. If y'all have suggestions or any questions that I could possibly answer, please leave them below. Other than that, I'll see y'all next time.